only in God's timing. All things unknown or anxiously waiting for will be made beautiful. See, rainy days don't last forever. Some would have said weeping endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Joy's coming in the morning for me. This is me. This is my worship. This is my praise. And do I care if it's put on blast? I don't. Because at the end of the day, it's my praise and it's my worship unto God that helps change my perspective about life and helps me to refocus, to remember that rainy days don't last forever. They're momentarily. No, but wait, I'm momentarily. My life is but a moment. It's fleeting even as I speak. So I have to allow my urge for culture and my urge to come up to another level financially just to blow off some steam to my haters. I have to allow that to fall back because right now I'm living in the current reality of it's fleeting. But in all actuality, while it's fleeting, it's already been made beautiful. See, God knows my beginning from my ending, and He knows my tomorrow. So He was already there. Now Josh has to poop, and there's no potty at the park. Y'all pray for my strength in the Lord. See, I don't feel like a shallow Christian or a complainer, but stuff happens. All right. So I don't know if you can hear me well, but I'm gonna try my best to speak loud so you can. One thing that I've been noticing about the current relationships that I have, or just the personable relationships that I have in this particular season of my life, I've been noticing that there are more people that add more pressure and weight to my season of life versus leave an encouraging mark. Leave is Maya. She is ready for a late lunch because they ate brunch. So she's ready for a late lunch and she's sleeping. So y'all please pray for her strength in the Lord. But there are some people who leave an impression on you that, and I think Lady Sarah Jakes Roberts talked about it. You have to be aware of what your body is telling you. You have to be aware to the frustration you feel when you talk to certain people. There's a heaviness you feel when you talk to certain people. Now, there are legit moments that I am in a space, I don't feel like it's a good space for me. I could maybe be sad or maybe be disappointed, and I'm fighting to refocus my attention, but I cannot talk to the wrong person while that is happening in my life, because ultimately I would definitely be in a not good space having left the phone with their conversation going back into my life, because there's nothing that somebody that is self-absorbed and thinks pessimistic, not that they are pessimistic, they think pessimistic, that may be because of the way they were trained to think, that may be because what they settled for in life. It could be anything, but casting off the judgment of like who they genuinely are, and more of the attention on, is this person at the end of my conversation, do I still feel well emotionally, mentally, physically? And I think Lady Sarah Jakes talked about, our bodies are telling us a bigger story than we know. And it's so true. Like, the impression I even left the conversation feeling was a level of frustration, irritableness. And I know that's not love. But ultimately, if I don't watch who I'm entertaining, especially at a very vulnerable time of my life, I'll allow what they believe about themselves to dictate what level of maturity that I'm having that moment or that day. And that is a very unsafe place for me to be in, because of the fact that my children, their emotional health is riding on my level of interpretation and awareness about myself and who I could genuinely become with God's help. And I'm crying in this moment because there are not a lot of people in my life that have a safe place. Well, I have a safe place with them. And so the people that I do have a safe place with, when a moment disappoints, all I can think about is like, Lord, too much is given, much is required. And today I would just tell you, Mom, no matter where you are in life, no matter what you believe that you lack, God is all you need. He's your everything. And ask God to fill that gap, to fill the void that you believe that is necessary with the accompanying of more people, but to actually steward your soul so well until a relationship doesn't add value to you. It makes you aware of who you already are. Be careful who y'all let in personally. Be careful who has your ear gate. Be careful I'm trying to say be careful what you are allowing people to speak over you. Because you deserve so much more, and God has called you for so much more, and you have the grace to operate in so much more. There's a scripture I read today in Psalms 124, and it talks about that the wife is fruitful and that she flourishes in her home. And that's who I am. I flourish in my home, and I make it better. Because every moment and every opportunity I choose Jesus, I choose to represent Him well, that is me setting an environment and an atmosphere for my home and my children. God bless y'all. In the memory of Lady Sutton.